At 12:01 a.m., the forest came alive. Not with animals, with whispers. Rafiq had heard the stories since childhood. They called it the ghost forest, a place where no birds sang, where no wind moved the trees, and where those who entered never returned the same. He told himself it was just a legend, but tonight he wanted proof. Armed with only a flashlight and his phone, he stepped past the crooked wooden sign. The letters carved into it were almost gone, but one word was still clear: leave. The deeper he walked, the quieter it became. No crickets, no rustling leaves, only the sound of his own footsteps. Then faintly he heard it. A child's laugh, high, echoing, but when he turned, the beam of his flashlight showed only trees. He pressed on. The ground grew soft like wet sand. Roots twisted across the path, shaped almost like hands reaching out. His phone buzzed. A new message appeared. "Turn back. You are not alone." Rafiq froze. No signal, no bars. The message had no sender. The flashlight flickered, and in that brief darkness he saw them. Figures between the trees, tall, thin, their faces pale and hollow. When the light returned, they were gone. His breath quickened. He whispered, "It's not real," but the forest whispered back, "Yes, it is." Rafiq's flashlight flickered again. This time, it didn't come back on. Darkness swallowed the path. The whispers grew louder. Not one voice, hundreds, all speaking his name. He stumbled forward, phone in hand. The screen glowed faintly. A map app opened by itself, but the blue dot didn't show his location. It showed a grave, fresh, with his name carved into the stone. His chest tightened. He whispered, "This isn't real." The forest answered, "It is." Branches snapped behind him. He turned. Figures stood between the trees again. Closer this time. Their faces pale, mouths open wide, but no sound came out. They raised their hands in unison and pointed at him. The ground beneath his feet shifted. Roots coiled around his ankles, pulling him down. He screamed, clawing at the dirt. The phone slipped from his hand. On the screen, a new message appeared. "You entered the ghost forest. You cannot leave." The figures moved closer. Their hollow eyes glowed faint green. One leaned close to his ear and whispered, "You are the forest now." The last thing Rafiq saw was his own reflection in their eyes. But it wasn't him. It was something darker, something smiling. The next morning, hikers found his phone on the forest path. The last photo taken showed dozens of pale faces staring into the camera, but no one was holding the phone. So if you ever hear whispers in the woods, would you keep walking or turn back before it's too late?